Ben? Ben? Ben, it's time to wake up, Ben! Ben! Benstock!
Jesus Christ. G'day, folks. This is Benstock 2020. We're all digital today because nobody can be here because I don't want any of you here. No, that's a lie. It's COVID and all that nonsense. This is virtual Benstock. Once I catch my breath, we're gonna go through some things. And we picked here as the starting point because for those of you who may not know, this is where it all began. Back in the summer of 2005, I was young, dumb, and full of ambition. No, that's mostly not true. I was just young and dumb. And a bunch of us got together and we decided we were going to have a camp out. And this was the location that we all settled at. We had a campfire, tents, music, all that fun stuff on the go. No live music, just like a little boombox thing on the go. And that's what we did for the first 2 years. It was great. The second year we were like, yeah, you know, let's try and get somebody to come down and play some music for us. But second year, obviously that didn't happen. So that was kind of where that first year, the second year, and just kind of went from there. So that's basically all I got to say about this little tidbit of information. It was our first spot, camping out with some buddies, and the next year we were like, let's get some music involved. And then we ended up over at what became known as Heb Mountain, where Benstock took place for the next, how many years was that? It was 2008 until 2013. So my math says that would be 7 years. No, that's wrong. 5 years. Math. Numbers. Yes. So to segue in between here, what I'm going to do is we're going to present something different for you. Start things off with a little bit of music that was submitted by a good guy named Chris Kendall. His little thing, also known as, I think, Audio Pain. We're going to cut into that, and we're going to cut to something different. Welcome back. That was a fantastic little ditty from our friend Chris Kendall. So now we're back at it with another little tidbit of Benstock 101. Where we are right now is the first location in which we had Benstock with actual music. As you can see, it's a nice big empty space, so we thought that this was prime location to set up a little bit of a stage, have some speakers, and just let some people have some fun with it. It was all right. Everything went well. The only problem that we had with this was I guess we had to use everything off of a generator. So the generator, when it ran out of gas, of course, would shut everything down involuntarily. But it was all good. I mean, it didn't rain that night. Everybody, I think, had a good time. And that was the start of when Benstock really started to take off. Lots of music, lots of people having a good time, drinks, lots of cleanup afterwards, but we won't go there. Still playing cleanup on that this many years later. With that being said, I think we have another song lined up. This one is coming from Benstock 2013, which would be from a wonderful little band called They. This is them performing live at Benstock 2013, and we'll be back after a bit. Welcome back. That was a fantastic little bit from They. We're back with another little round of Benstock 101. For this segment, I'm going to pass you on over to my good friend Adam, who is here today. Adam has, I think, been one of the few people that have stuck around through every one of the Benstocks, with the exception of the first two that were just the campouts. So without further ado, I'm going to pass you to Adam.
Thanks, Tom. I'm standing here where a piece of Benstock history has happened. In this little dip in the ground is where a young man partied himself so hard that he managed to topple over and break his ankle in 4 different places. requiring many stitches and about 4 pins. This young man managed to make it through the night by crawling his way to his tent through a dog's den, and the dog proceeded to mount him. This was a magical moment that a lot of people experienced at Benstock that year. We had the help of a useless lifeguard and very poor medically trained people at this time, but yet it was something that brought us all together as humanity. Back to you, Greg.
Oh, that was absolutely riveting. For our next band, we've got Flesh Cauldron. Let's go. Let's do this. Ah!
that too fast, or was it good?
The last band that we have is Jesus Murphy. Take it away, boys.
He was stranded in a tiny town on fair Prince Edward Island, waiting for a ship to come and find him. A one-oar's place, a friendly face, a coffee and a tiny trace of fiddling in the distance there behind him. Mother dime across the counter there, and a shy hello and a brand new friend to walk along the street in the wintry weather. A yellow light, an open door, a welcome friend, there's room for more, and then they're sitting there inside together.
He said, I've heard that tune before somewhere, but I can't remember when. Was it on some other friendly shore, or did I hear it in the wind? Was it written in the sky above? Think I heard it from someone I love, but I never heard it sound so sweet since then. Now his feet begin to tap. The young boy says, I'll take your cap. He's caught up in the magic of her smile, and leap inside the heart and went, and off across the floor he sent his clumsy body as graceful as a child. He said, there's magic in the fiddler's arm, there's magic in this town. There's magic in the dancer's feet and the way they put 'em down. People smiling everywhere, boots and ribbons, locks of hair, laughter rolled loose suits and Easter gowns.
Well, the sailor's gone and the room is bare. The old piano sitting there, someone's hat's left hanging on the rack. The empty chairs, the wooden floor that feels the touch of shoes no more, waiting for the dancers to come back.
And the fiddle's in the closet of some daughter of the town. The strings are broke and the bow is gone and the cover's buttoned down. Sometimes on December nights, when the air is cold and the wind is right, there's a melody that passes through this town. He said, I've heard that tune before somewhere, but I can't remember when. Was it on some other friendly shore, or did I hear it in the wind? Was it written in the sky above? Think I heard it from someone I love, but I never heard it sound so sweet since then.
Well, that was pretty good if I do say so myself. I gotta look over at the camera. It's over on this side, up here in the corner. So that's great. So we're back at it again. We have another newcomer, last minute submission by the wonderful guys from Whom Gods Destroy. Yeah, so bring it on.
My Uncle Van broke.
Well, I must say that was rather good. Oh, I do think I liked that one a fair bit. I had to get away, get myself prepared for this last video, because you see I've been burn again. We're not above lame jokes. This last piece is by me, and I apologize for nothing. Well, there you have it, folks. That's the, for better or for worse, the end to Virtual Benstock 2020. I guess I decided I'd come back to this location and have our little bookends and end off where it all began back in 2005, camping out in this little nook. Fitting, really. Thank you, everybody who's been there since back day one. To those of you who helped make Benstock what it is, was, could be. To the bands, the countless bands that have played over the years. The wonderful people that actually took the time to send some videos to add into this nonsense. And I don't know, maybe someday when everything's all cleared up again, maybe I'll take another shot at it and we'll go for a final Benstock round 2 perhaps. For now... Ah, shit. Man, they do this every time.
So she shut down.
Alright guys, I guess the cops are shutting us down. I guess it's only fitting. Well, until next time.
This happens every year. Yeah.
Jesus Christ! What are you still doing here? The cops told us to shut it down. You guys should have gone home by now. Alright, well, I guess if you're insistent on being here, how about some more music? This next one we got coming to you from Dead Rot.
After
Jesus! How are you still here? Oh, wasn't that enough for you? Okay, alright, fine. One more. Here's the green reflectors.